Imagine you're a private landlord who owns a few properties in a nice neighborhood. One day, you receive an application from a young couple who want to rent one of your properties. They seem friendly and polite, they've got good credit scores and income statements, and they tell you that they're looking for a long-term lease. You're impressed by their enthusiasm and credentials, so you decide to accept their application. You sign a tenancy agreement with them, and they pay the first month's rent and a security deposit. You hand over the keys and welcome them to their new home. You think you found the perfect tenants, and you look forward to a smooth and profitable relationship with them. However, things soon take a turn for the worse. The next month, you don't receive the rent on time. You call them and ask what's going on. They tell you that they've had some unexpected expenses and that they'll pay you as soon as possible. You're a bit annoyed, but you give them the benefit of the doubt and agree to wait a few more days. A few more days pass and you still don't receive the rent. You call them again and this time they don't answer. You decide to visit the property and see what's going on. You knock on the door but there's no answer. You try to open the door but it's locked. You hear some noise inside and realize that they are there, but they're ignoring you. You shout and bang on the door, but they don't respond. You call the police and ask them to help you. They tell you that they can't do anything because it's a civil matter, not a criminal one. They advise you to contact a lawyer and start the eviction process. The lawyer tells you that you have to follow a legal procedure to evict them, and that it can take months or even years. You have to serve them a notice, give them a chance to pay or vacate, file a court case, attend a hearing, obtain a judgment, and enforce it. You also have to pay the legal fees and the court costs, which can be very expensive. You realize that you've encountered a professional tenant, someone who knows how to exploit the system and avoid paying rent. They've done this before, and they'll do it again. They have no intention of paying you, and have no respect for you or your property, essentially using it as a free hotel. You feel trapped and hopeless. You have no income for the property, and you still have to pay the mortgage, the taxes, the insurance, and the maintenance. You've got no access to the property, but you're still liable for any damages or complaints. They file for bankruptcy as soon as they receive your eviction notice. This triggers an automatic stay, which stops any collection actions against them, including the eviction. Now you have to wait for the bankruptcy court to lift the stay, which can take weeks or months. The tenant then withdraws the bankruptcy petition before it's discharged and starts the cycle again. They can do this as many times as they want, as long as they pay the filing fee. They're not afraid of the consequences because they know how the bankruptcy court is overwhelmed and understaffed. They are confident that they can get away with their scheme and that they can live rent-free for as long as they want. You wish that you had known more about the risks and challenges of being a landlord.